Looks like we won, but we're not.
Hi guys. It's a few days later. We have slept and recovered from the trip.
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. We're gonna do we're basically gonna talk about our experience, the concert, and like meet and greet.
Sorry. Oh wow. So yeah, where did we start? Maybe the first concert in Munich, where we didn't have any VIP or something like that. So we just had the
regular ticket.
the regular ticket, and
but it was great.
Yeah.
We got really good, like we were standing like on the side, but really like far close.
Really far.
You couldn't see the stage. So it was real good. Blast. It was great, really. I wished it was a bit longer, the concert, but it was really good. I'm gonna insert some clips here and here and here and just here. And then in Frankfurt, or did you want to say that's a spider?
No, where?
It's a spider, but it's a spider. That's
Oh no.
Let's move on to Frankfurt.
Okay, so
in Frankfurt,
2 days later, Frankfurt, we had what? No, you don't.
We had the VIP pack, the VIP 2. So basically, you get to meet them and take a picture with them. But you're 2, so it was us 2. It was great. So we get there, and I was really nervous because I don't know why. Honestly,
I was about to pee my pants. I'm not even joking.
Honestly, I was about to shit my pants. But it was really great, and we met a lot of people, a lot of really nice people actually. So that was really fun. It kind of made like the whole experience so much better.
Like when we walked out of the train.
Oh yeah.
There were like 2 girls behind us who saw how confused we were, and they were like, "Are you guys going to see Why Don't We?" We're like, "Yeah, are you too?" They were like, "Yeah, you can go with us."
So that was great. And then we got in, and I was really nervous. I don't know why. As I said, I don't know why actually. I was just nervous. I was really excited. So
we got in at like 6 or something. After 6, wasn't it?
No, it was like.
Oh no! Just 5. Kidding. The concert it was the first day.
We got in. We were supposed to get in like 4.
Like a check-in.
Yeah,
thing.
It was like around 5. I think we got in there. And then, yeah, we stood there, and we asked the girls behind us to film. So somewhere in this video, we're gonna insert the whole clip. So we thought it would be rushed, like super rushed. It was kind of rushed
because
we didn't get.
It's always rushed
exactly.
in like meet and greets. You're going to meet like more than 100 girls or boys. I don't know.
Yeah.
Parents, whatever.
So, but we got there, and so the video here, the first one we say hi. Next, come on up. Have fun for you. So I like, Daniel, he's like, how you been? And I was like,
when I heard Daniel say that, I was like, are you kidding me?
And then he looked at me, he's like, you're not from here, right? And I was like, no, we're from Sweden. We took the bus here for like 30 hours. He's like, oh my god, you guys bused from Sweden. And we're like, yeah.
And then he like hugged me after Ronja, and I was like, are you really sure you remember us? Like, do you actually? And he was like, yeah, you're from Sweden. I know you guys, we met. And yeah. We
I walk up to Corbin, and when I was about to hug him, Jack comes like, he's like, clip here. And he like grabs my arm to look at my tattoo, and then it's really fun. So Tyler,
Tyler was basically in our meeting and greet. I love that.
He was in our meeting all the time. But every time I've seen him, I'm like been like low-key scared because he's not always super happy. Yeah, I feel like he's had his good days, but yeah. So, but he like as they were looking at my tattoo, he can see he's like, He like walks away and I was like, okay. And like as that happens, behind me, you want to tell them about the
Oh, yeah, I can show you the clip right here. But Daniel like started talking to me, and then I turned around because I was like, okay, this is going to be rushed, maybe we should get going. And I turned around to hug Corbin, but he talks to Ronja and about the tattoo and stuff. And then like Daniel was like, do you want a gummy bear?
One.
Not two, one. He asked that, and I was like, yeah, sure.
Like, no,
I don't know what.
gummy bears.
Yeah, I don't like that. No. So I took one. And I was like, yeah, thank you. And then I walked to Corbin, hug him, and then Zach, the photographer, was like, yeah, 1, 2, 3. And I was like, no, I need to hug Jonah. But nope, had to rush to Jack and Zach's side of the photo because Ronja was at Jonah's side.
Sorry.
But when Zach counted down, like 1, 2, then Jack was like, oh, I love your shirt, or something like that. That's amazing. I love the Beatles. Because I had the Beatles shirt. And yeah, here you can see in the clip, because I'm not that good at explaining things.
Hello, it's me, Angelica. Well, as I was editing, I saw in the video that we forgot to mention that at the end of the meet and greet video, you can hear Tyler scream, "Let it be!" And after that, the whole band started to sing "Let It Be," like serenading me, and I was like, okay, thank you, gotta go. That happened, and I just had to tell you guys because it was fun, and yeah, I gotta go. Enjoy the rest of the video.
So we took the picture, and they were standing and talking, Jack, Zach, and Angelica, and like I was like, okay, I was gonna hug Zach, and then not Corbin, Jack. Corbin. Oh shit, there's too many. And Jonah's like, have a really, I don't know, he's like, have a really good night and like a good show. And I was like, I will tea.
Ronja always goes like that. Tea.
It didn't actually do it though.
Oh shit. Can I say something?
Okay.
So I always does like,
sound effects.
Yeah, like sound effects stuff, and like this. So Zach and Jack had gotten this like mustache and I don't know, beard
thing, like the sticker,
like you can see in the photos. And after the photo was taken, Zach said something about his beard or something, and I was like, you need to take that away. I didn't take it away, but I made like this sound effect where
she told me this, but I didn't realize that she actually did the sound until like a few days ago, and I was like, excuse you.
Yeah, and I don't even know why I did it. Maybe because when I'm nervous, I do stuff that is awkward.
That's the best thing that happened during the meet and greet, to be honest.
I don't know what happened after that.
I know. So I stood there like an idiot for like 3 seconds because Zach, he was like,
Yeah, because he was like you said, he was talking to me and Jack too.
It's like, hi. I was like, about to hugging each other. He just didn't listen. I was like, okay, okay. He was like, oh, sorry, love you. And then he hugged me, and I was like, love you too. Yeah. And then after the hug, he was like, sick tat, and I was like, thanks. He's like, I got one too, and showed his tattoo, and I was like, cool, almost as cool as mine. He's like, I was like, yeah. But then I hugged Jack, and he was like, oh, something out. I thought it was gonna be stressed, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna hurry so they have their time, you know, because behind us. But he was like, oh, are you gonna just sleep or something like that? And I was like, what? And I was like, sleep, and I was like, oh,
what is sleep?
My brain just like went black. It was like, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do like the same style, like the same thing. And he was like, oh cool. And I was like, yeah, bye.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
I don't know why we like rushed everything in our heads, because they wanted more time.
Yeah, they were talking like crazy, but I was so like in my head, I was like, I don't know, I was just thinking that it was gonna be stressed. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this fast, and I'm not gonna like make the girls behind us wait, because I hate when people do that, when it's like really stressed and everyone's like taking their time, and I'm like, okay, fuck you, I want my time.
Yeah. Plus the security, I'm afraid of it.
The security,
I don't want to get
you. They were like, girls, and I was like, sorry.
Yeah, but oh my god, can we? Okay, so after that, everything's done. You can see in the clip too. We go.
The whole video, also the clip is not the whole thing, because the girls behind us went into like start hugging them when we were still there, so they didn't film everything.
Oops. So yeah, we got like more than a minute, and that's pretty good for a meet and greet. Yeah. Like for a VIP package too.
Yeah. So we got in there. And I was like, shit, I gotta go to the toilet.
Yeah.
And I was like, to the girls behind us, I was like, excuse me, do you know where the toilet is? And they were like, oh, it's outside. You have to go past the meet and greet and down the hall. And I was like, but I had to go now. If I waited, I had to like walk past everyone. And I was not gonna do that. So I walk out there and to the security guard that had like the meet and greet thing. And I was like, excuse me, where's the toilet? And he's like, just over there, like very big. I didn't really know where he was pointing, so I like tried to go there, but I didn't really see where to go. So I was like, shit, I gotta go back and ask, because no one in the line wanted to help me. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, because the line was here, and then like this, where the meet and greet is, I know what it's called.
The backdrop. Yeah.
And then the boys, of course.
Yeah. So we had to go behind the backdrop. So they could see us. Like, what? It was awkward. So I was like, I walked back up to the security guard, and I was like, I didn't want to see them, so I was like standing with my back towards them. And I was like, sorry, I didn't really know where to the toilet. I'm so sorry. Can you like? He's like, just straight down the hall. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry, thank you. And I walked there, and when I was gonna go back again, the girls that were standing in the line, they didn't move, so I couldn't get past them. So I was like standing there, I was like, didn't look at the guys because I didn't want to. But I was like, I was like, shit, okay, this is awkward. And I was like, sorry, excuse me, I'm just gonna go past you. And I like had to push them away. It was awkward. And Tyler was like staring, and I was like, sorry, just gotta take a shit. No, just kidding. Just had to pee. Girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do.
Yeah, and then Ronja got back to me, and I also had to go to the toilet. Then Ronja tried to tell me like the exact same way as the security guard had to Ronja, but I got so confused when I walked behind the backdrop. I first saw like this closet thing, so I was like, okay, great, they can't see me. So I walked there, and then I was like, okay, I can't really go here. So as Ronja said, the girls in the line didn't want to move, so I was like, yep, I'm going through. And they looked at me like,
it was really that.
Yeah, and when I got back, I was walking back, and then I was gonna go past the line again, and the boys, okay, it was so awkward, because when I also walked back, once again, the boys didn't want to. The boys,
They just didn't want to move.
no, I'm got so rude. No, the girls didn't want to move in the line. So once again, I had to somehow get past them. So I was like, okay, I'm sorry. It was literally like that. And Corbin stared at me dead in the eye. I was like, yeah, I'm great. Thank you. He saw my struggle. Go back to Ronja. Okay, so got back to Ronja. We had like almost second row. Ronja had second row, and then the girls didn't want to let me be with Ronja. So
okay, the thing is, we had space, and this dad was like, taking up so much. Was like, excuse me, can you move to the side? And then she asked him. He was like, can you please move to the side a little bit so I can stand with my friend? And he's like, I'm gonna stand with my daughter. And we were like, yeah, you can still stand with your daughter. You can just take like a half a step to the side. And he's like, ugh, and just turn around. And like,
and there was a girl beside him, and she didn't understand either because, But then she was like, okay, so what do you want me to do? I was like, if you just take a step there, so I can stand beside my friend here, and I promise I'm not going to push or anything. She was like, yeah, and eventually I got to stand beside you. And I don't know, we had a blast. I'm not even kidding.
It was so much better than the first one. Like they were both great, but we had so much more fun the second time. And since we met them before and we talked to them, they were like, they interacted more with us, like the guys.
When they performed and stuff.
Exactly. So we were like, and it was great. It was really funny, and we were dancing like crazy. Also, we cannot dance for shit. Like we can't dance. So they were like, and they ran around. They were like really calm. And then we were standing there like crazy, and they were just laughing at us. Like multiple times we looked up, they were like, I'm like,
we have like videos and pictures, so we can insert here.
Oh, the girls behind us.
So fucking Can I tell them what they did to me? Okay, so this has never... No, you can't. This has never happened, like, in my entire life.
5 sauce.
Okay, take that back. 5 sauce. But, okay, second time. So, I was standing, like, behind Ronja this time because, as we said, I wasn't beside her in the beginning. And these 3 girls stood beside me on this side, and then I don't know when it happened, but it went a while, and then they were like starting to push me, and I was like, okay, whatever, it's a concert, it's going to happen. And then I feel someone hitting me like really hard, like this,
like full on.
Yeah, like full on, and I was like, okay, and then I hear her beside me after she had hit me, was like, oh, bitch.
Also, they were talking so much shit about us because we can understand some German.
Some German is like,
it's kind of the same kind of, so we understand a little bit. And they were like talking shit about us, and we were standing there and like, we're like, excuse you, don't talk shit. And then, but the girls behind me, like to her right, to me, standing there, and they were just like, like, shut the fuck up. Like, I know you can scream, but you don't have to scream all the time. Like, sing along, don't just fucking scream.
But these girls, those were the girls that filmed our meeting.
Yeah, they were so, I kind of pulled her like closer to me because they pushed her to the side, and I like dragged her back, and I just heard she's like, oh my god, you idiot, what are you doing, or something like that. And I was like, come on, shut the fuck up. I didn't say that. I was nice to them. I promise.
We both were,
but
I promise.
was really annoyed by their screaming. Honestly, in the meet and greet queue, like in the line.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is so embarrassing.
And like Daniel, like half of his body like went out, like went like off the backdrop, so we could see him when we were like behind him. And the girl, they were like, ah! I was like, oh my god! Yeah, like they knew they were there. It wasn't like a surprise. Like we're gonna meet them. Of course they're here. Why are you screaming like you didn't know? I'm like, be respectful. Don't scream at them. They're people.
Just.
But they were young, so I kind of get it. They were a little bit too excited, I guess. But
it's fine to be excited, but at the same time, it's not like when I'm hugging Daniel, I'm gonna go.
Oh my god! Next time, I'm gonna look at him and just gonna be like.
No, so yeah, that happened. Yeah, but we can insert clips up or clips from the concert right here. What happened? Yeah, Eben was. Oh, Eben. He's
great.
10 out of 10. I don't think that much happened after. After the concert, we met up with the girls from Italy again, and then we met someone from Sweden, and then we met 2 from Denmark, and they were so nice. I love them, and I really hope we're going to see them on the next tour. As I said, we met up with them, walked to McDonald's, ate, and then they were gonna go to the hotel, and we walked them there, but then we left.
They were absolutely amazing.
We already planned on going to the whole European.
Oh my god.
Besides, maybe not, I was gonna say Germany. I mean Denmark and Norway. Because it's so expensive.
Okay, Norway, but Denmark we can still go.
Okay,
it's fine if we bring our own food. We stopped on the way back. We stopped in Copenhagen for like an hour and a half, and we went to get some food. And literally, I got one burger, and it was like 50 crowns.
It's not that much, but it's McDonald's, and it's supposed to be like 10 or something.
No, but so if I go there, I'm gonna bring noodles, and I'm not gonna buy anything. Yeah.
I think that's it, and we only have
3 minutes. But yeah, it was a great experience, and I love the boys. We love the boys.
We love them.
Really glad that we went on this adventure.
It was really an adventure.
It was a real fucking adventure, but it was great. Totally worth it. Even though we're broke now.
You are, not me.
Every time.
Just kidding. I'm sorry. We both broke.
She's not really broke. I'm broke.
Okay, exposing a video exposing Angelica.
next up. But
yeah, that's it. And yeah, we will see you when we see you. I don't know.
In the next video. Bye. Ew, I hate it. Bye.